With the implied debt ceiling deadline fast approaching, all eyes remain focused on Washington and the potential of a deal being struck. Markets will be highly sensitive once again this week to any headlines that come through, with Treasury Secretary Yellen's rough deadline of June 1st fast approaching us on Thursday. Will there be a last-minute agreement? Meanwhile, CRM's earnings are set for Wednesday after the market closes, with Lulu, Macy's, and CrowdStrike also among those set to report. May Nonfarm Payrolls will provide direction for Friday's action. Another dose of your weekly market prep, the week ahead preview right now. Hope everyone is enjoying the long holiday weekend. We'll be tracking any developments that could move the market as we kick off the holiday shortened week, with our focus still firmly on the debt ceiling negotiations. Let's go to Tuesday. In pre-market activity, we'll be watching for the first notable earnings coming through for the week. Chinese ADRs, including GOTU and former low float runner TIGR, both set to report their results right after the market opens. Focus will shift then to 10 a.m. The Conference Board's consumer confidence reading set to come through. The previous month's reading unexpectedly fell, adding pressure to equities. Chinese EV manufacturer then Li Auto is worth keeping an eye on this Tuesday, as it is scheduled to host its annual general meeting. That doesn't start, though, until after the close, 10 p.m. Eastern. After the market closes, we'll also look to earnings from HPE, HPQ, and cloud storage company Fox. On to Wednesday we go. More inflation-related data is on tap to kick off the session. Starting at 9:45, we'll get the latest S&P Global Manufacturing PMI reading. This will be the final reading for May. At 10 a.m. then, the JOLTS job openings number, which can and has previously moved the market. It's due to be released. This is followed by, I should say, the Dallas Fed Index coming through at 10:30. Wednesday will also be the busiest earnings day of this week coming up, with Chewy, CrowdStrike, NTAP, JWN, and CRM all set to report. Salesforce in particular will be in focus, as recent reports have suggested insiders may be finally taking some profits ahead of the earnings report. The stock has sustained an impressive rally since its last earnings, significantly beat estimates, with most analysts expecting another strong showing from CRM this time around. This quarter also saw the company announcing and implementing its new Einstein AI. We'll be watching Walmart shares during the session as well. The company set to host its annual shareholder meeting throughout the day. That'll kick off at 11 a.m. Eastern. Retail names overall have been mostly negative so far this year, and in current quarter earnings, JWN, Nordstrom's shares will be closely watched into this latest earnings. Earlier this year, the company announced its decision to exit its Canadian operations completely. On Thursday, we'll look to more inflation-related data for pre-market moves. This will start at 8:15 a.m. with the ADP employment change number for May, followed by the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI final reading for May. Shortly after the market opens then at 9:45. At 10 a.m., the ISM Manufacturing PMI reading for May will come through and be closely observed by market participants. More retail earnings then expected pre-market, with Macy's coming through, set to report, along with Chinese ADR earnings from Bilibili, B-I-L-I as well. Focus will then shift to after the market closes, with earnings on tap from Broadcom, AVGO, ChargePoint, CHPT, Dell, Lululemon, and Zscaler. Lulu shares are typically volatile during earnings, with most analysts expecting an improvement in earnings from the apparel maker. Broadcom shares will also be in focus following the recent announcement of a new multi-year agreement with Apple to develop components for 5G devices designed and manufactured in the U.S. And just like that, it's Friday. Non-farm payrolls on the docket to end the week. The May number will be the next data point the Fed will consider before its June meeting and potential interest rate increase. Most economists are looking for the economy to have created 180,000 jobs last month after another massive upside print in the prior report. As always, we'll bring you all the action live daily as it happens on TraderTV.Live.